good week here in Northern Ontario, and I'm thrilled to say that that means that my ice fishing season has begun. Working with 2 inches of good clear solid ice here, plus a little bit more white ice on top. Herein lies the danger of 2 inches of ice. Second hole, 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches max. I'm not recommending that anyone go out on ice that's 2 inches thick, but I've got my life jacket on, a whistle, and my picks, so I'm prepared for the worst. Not expecting it though. I think this is safe ice. There's a little trail around this lake here in Marathon. A nice little lookout. Interesting thing about sonar is it will actually go through the ice. So if I put the transducer on the ice here, you'll see I start getting returns. I can see I'm in about 14 feet of water here. Pretty cool. On to lake number 2, and there's clear disturbance here. It could just be a pressure crack, but then right here it looks like something went through, and then beyond it looks like something walked all wet through the snow, because there are all these little icy inconsistent bits leading to the shoreline. Maybe an animal? Can't find water deeper than like 3 or 4 feet, so not looking too promising here on this little lake. Oh boy, that sand will give you the willies. Back out today on a much larger lake. I'm skeptical as to whether the ice quality is going to be good enough, but here it goes. That's not too thick. I think it'll do. Just have to be careful. The ice is actually beautiful a little further out. Got a good, about 3 inches of good clear black ice. That's solid. For walking on, that is not an issue. Marked the first fish here on the first hole. Nope, I think he's gone. Man, first fish of the ice fishing season, you want it bad. It wasn't a big mark even. Hello. Hi. What a winter day. There are all these incredible ice formations along the shoreline. How does nature even come up with this stuff? That's just beautiful. Just saw some otters down the shoreline there. Awesome, there they are. Hold up. Oh man, I just love otters. They're so playful. Look at the way they slide. They're just having a great time. Okay, went running down the shoreline to chase after those otters, and the ice started cracking under my feet. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh man. It feels solid again here. You can really feel it. I hit that point and then that was sketchy. Oh, but I wanted to see those otters. Damn. You can see that where they were sliding down on their bellies along the shoreline. That's where I can't go. Here are their tracks. The ice is cracking beneath my feet here too, so I'm going to go back. Oh wow. Man, they were right beside me. I was fishing right there and I can see their tracks follow back to where I was smashing some ice earlier under this little cave. Cool. Probably scared the crap out of them with the ice. There's so much wildlife here in this area in particular with the terrain. Provides a lot of habitat. Back at the place where I parked my car, back at the end of the lake and up a hill, little hike there. I heard about someone whose car got trashed up there. They got back to it, car was just demolished. And he was like, oh man, you know, people, you can't trust people these days. Who would do this? Started looking around and there were big hoof prints all around from a big bull. It was a big bull in the rut with a big rack, and it was just charging his car. Upon closer inspection, you could see it was antlers, but this bull moose just clobbered his car. Pretty cool. And now I'm back to my hole and seeing something on the sonar. Hello. Hello, my good friend. Please bite me. Come on, boys. Oh, one's shooting up. You can see it there on the left side. On the left side, I've got 77 kilohertz, and on the right side, 200. The split frequency gives you the best of both worlds. You get to see wider, but also more detailed on the high frequency. Looked like 2 or 3 came in. I'm just rewinding now. There's one on bottom. That is just my swivel. You can see it on the 200 kilohertz frequency. It's more detailed. And that is probably just ice on my line along with that. Yep, there are a few there. Dang, look at that. Several of them there. Small marks, but something. Well, it's getting dark. I'm gonna pack it in. Out in the rain for a quick fish before dark. The rain has completely flooded the ice, sliding all over, but you can see right through it to bottom. It's pretty cool. I can see a transition here from a featureless bottom to something dark. I'm assuming they're weeds. I can't make it out from here, but I'm gonna fish the edge here. Just dropped down and there's a nice, decent pike down there. He's swimming away. It's a pretty good pike. It's good looking. Oh, he just smashed it. Shoot. Oh, I was moving the camera. Crap. Oh my. There's an absolute gator. Oh my. It's a massive pike. Massive. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. It's right down there. Swimming off that way. Oh man. Oh. There's a medium-sized one and a huge one. Oh my goodness. I'm on a small lake in town. I cannot believe this. I thought this lake was garbage. There's one still right over there. Now that I know that brute is cruising around down there, I'm going to size up to a longer paddle tail and hopefully make it harder for them to inhale the whole thing because I get 8-pound test fluoro on here. No signs of life for a while, so I'm going to pack it in, but man, that one is going to haunt me. That was a big pike. Third weekend in November. I'm on Rouse Lake in Northern Ontario in my little ice palace here and going for some pike, maybe walleye. I'm still fired up about that huge pike I saw last night. Gonna go back to the same lure. Clipless crank, pumpkin seed pattern, draws a lot of attention, it's pretty loud. This is by far the most comfortable ice fishing setup I've ever had. In Southern Ontario I always just stood out in the elements because the winters aren't that bad, but up here I knew it wasn't going to cut it. I've got the bathymetry for this lake and tried to position myself in a good way, but I should have just found weeds first before I set up this shelter. I'm going to have to move it. I'm around here and the weed beds are supposed to be over here. I said it before, I'll say it again, I just love these old bathymetry maps. This one was investigated by Malone and Hoffman. That's awesome. Well, we got a looker. Checking me out. Right on it. On to the second spot, definitely in the weeds now. Just missed one. Just got hit, finally. But missed it. Unbelievable. One hit all afternoon. It was off just like that. Yes! Finally! Just a little Walter. I'll take it. Horizontal jig and minnow. Dusk is coming on, go figure. Tipping it with a preserved emerald shiner. I don't use live bait, but I will use this. Yep. Another little Walter. Okay, alright. Back out trying to find that big pike I saw about a week ago. Really, I can't move on with my life until I catch it. I'm gonna turn the lights out so I can see what's going on down there. Just dropped down and a big fish swam by. I don't know if it was the same one. Didn't look quite as big, but it was a nice pike. She just had a look at it. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Came back to the exact same spot. First drop. She's there. Oh, that's her. Oh, man. She's come up to it twice and said no. That's not appetizing. So that's not good. Great that she's here, but it's going to be really hard to get her to hit. I can tell. again. Oh, this is a thrill, just to watch that beautiful fish. As you can see on the underwater footage, I'm right on the edge of this transition, where it goes from just a sand or a clay bottom to this mucky, low-lying weed. Finding those transitions can be so key. And then nothing for half an hour. No sign of her. Spooked her. Women can smell desperation. They prey upon it. Had a look at the underwater footage. The pike doesn't look that big on camera, but it's easily in the double digits of weight. You can say that much. It's not the mother of all pikes, but if you can haul fish like that through the ice, you're having a good day. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey.
Oh, is that Jonathan Ontario?
Who is that? Hey, bud. Hey.
Been out here long?
Who's this?
My doggy.
Oh. What's the
Yeah,
name?
here, Letty.
Sorry?
Oh, that's my dog's name, Letty.
Letty?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Letty. Oh, you're having a good day. Soft. Yeah, I've been out here less than an hour. Close that up, and then you'll
Stay.
see.
Stay.
That is so cool. So yeah, I could see her. A big pike.
Come on, Letty. Here. You don't need to do that.
See you, Letty.
Yeah.
See you, Ryan.
See you later. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Hey, get your face up.
So I just had a pike on, and I was texting as it hit, and I was pretty oblivious. It took me a second, like, hey, whoa, did I just get bit? Weak hook set. Fish was on briefly, off. It wasn't the big pike, thankfully, otherwise I wouldn't even be able to speak right now, but don't text and fish. Just missed a decent sized one. He hit it. Didn't get a hook. Just missed another one. Finally got a hook set. I got 8-pound line on here. Pike's teeth can easily cut that. Finally. I'll let this one go. Whoa. Oh, that's cold. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Tiny. Oh, my goodness. It's a little walleye. I thought there might be walleye there, the way they were acting around it. And I had heard that there might have been walleye in this lake, but confirmation, just a little guy. Got a fish coming in here. Oh, I'm tangled in my sonar. Classic. Fish is right there. Luckily got another chance at that fish. Hooked right in the roof of the mouth. And he's a little small for keeping, so he's gonna go. Thanks, dude. Five diamonds. Here we go. No way. a much smaller pike just came in and took it. And he has a big crankbait stuck on him. Let me get that out of there for you, dude. Oh, that had to be uncomfortable. Decent pike, but so much smaller than the other one that's also down there. There. Whew. The terrible thing is, this crankbait is a summer lure. You don't use crankbaits in the winter. And it floats. There's no way that would have got down unless someone put a bunch of weight on it. So that fish has probably had that lure stuck in it since mid-autumn. That's awful. Big girl, she's on. Oh my, please don't break. I got 8-pound fluoro on here. Heart is pounding. She was at the hole, but I couldn't force her. It would have been deadly. Oh my, I can't believe this. Oh, she's right at the hole. She's right here. Oh no. Oh
yeah.
I don't know if this is a big one. She's big, but I feel like there's been a bigger one.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh.
That's a big fish.
I don't think this is her.
Oh my god.
I don't think so. Oh shoot. Oh, she was coming up.
Yeah.
Drop that now.
I won't. I got her.
She was in the hole. Here she comes. Oh yeah. Nice fish. No, I don't think it's the big one.
No.
Dang, I thought it was. Oh, no, I don't know. She doesn't like seeing me. We're not on good terms. Oh, that was awesome. Come here. Come here, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Nice pike, though. That's definitely not the big one. That's definitely a nice pike. She's being real nice, behaving nicely. Oh yeah. Nice fish. Alright. Can you set that down to the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, nice big tail. Whoa, there she goes. Woohoo!
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. I was just jigging it right on the bottom. This paddle tail with had a preserved minnow on it, but I think it's gone. And she just inhaled it. That was such a blast. Oh, she's on the sonar, I think still. Someone is. Yes. It took quite a while, but I finally got into a decent pike, thanks to my good luck charm here. Not the big girl who I've seen before, but she'll have to wait for another day.